In 2024, in the bustling city of Miami, United States, economic hardship was visible everywhere. On the struggling side of the city lives a girl named Luna. She is only 12 years old, but already knows the harsh reality that many adults try to avoid. Luna is small for her age. Her brown eyes show the tiredness of someone who has grown up too fast, but they also hold a spark of determination that refuses to Luna lives with her grandmother Rosa in a tiny apartment above an old bakery. Rosa used to work as a seamstress, but arthritis has made it impossible for her to continue working. Now she survives on a small pension that barely covers their rent. The smell of fresh bread from the bakery below is both a comfort and a cruel reminder of what they cannot afford. Meals have become a luxury, and Luna often goes entire days with nothing more than water and whatever free samples she can find them. Story begins on a scorching summer morning when Luna walks through the wealthy district of the city. She had heard that sometimes people drop coins or small bills near the expensive restaurants and shops. Her stomach aches with hunger, and her worn sandals make soft sounds against the hot pavement as she searches desperately for anything that might help her and her grandmother survive another Diaz. Luna walks past a luxury car dealership. She notices the contrast between her world and this one. Shiny cars worth more than what her family could earn in 10 lifetimes sit behind glass windows like precious jewels. The air conditioning from the buildings creates a cool breeze that feels like heaven against her sweaty skin, but she knows she is not welcome in these places. Luna continues her search, moving carefully through the shadows, trying not to draw attention to herself. The security guards in this area are known to chase away anyone who looks out of place, and Luna, with her faded clothes and tired appearance, definitely stands out among the well-dressed shoppers and business people who frequent these streets. Then something catches her eye near a high-end restaurant. A small leather object lies partially hidden under a parked luxury car. Luna looks around nervously before quickly crawling under the vehicle to retrieve it. Her heart pounds as she realizes what she has found: a wallet thick with cash and credit cards. Luna opens the wallet with trembling hands and gasps at what she sees: more money than she has ever seen in her life. Hundreds of bills neatly organized in different sections. There are also several credit cards and a driver license that reveals the owner, Marcus Wellington, a name she recognizes from billboards and news reports around the city. Marcus Wellington, the millionaire businessman who owns half the buildings in Miami. The weight of the discovery hits Luna like a wave. She could take this money and solve all her problems, buy food for weeks' pay, the overdue rent, maybe even get medicine for her grandmother arthritis. The temptation is overwhelming, especially when her stomach growls loudly, reminding her of the last meal she had 2 days ago. But as Luna stares at the money, something her grandmother taught her echoes in her mind. Rosa always said that a person's true character is revealed not in moments of abundance, but in moments of desperation. She had taught Luna that taking what does not belong to you might solve immediate problems, but it destroys something much more valuable: your integrity and self-respect. Luna closes the wallet and looks around the busy street. People walk by, focused on their own lives, unaware of the moral battle happening in the mind of a 12-year-old girl. She could easily disappear into the crowd with the wallet, and no one would ever know. But the thought of disappointing her grandmother, the woman who raised her with such strong values, makes Luna's heart heavy inside the wallet. Luna finds a business card with an address: Marcus Wellington, CEO, Wellington Enterprises. The building is only a few blocks away in the heart of the financial district. Luna has seen the tall glass tower many times, always wondering what it would be like to work in such a place. Now she has a reason to find out. The decision is made. Luna will return the wallet. Despite the desperate situation she and her grandmother face, she knows this is the right thing to do, even though it means continuing to struggle with hunger and poverty. The walk to the Sunor, the walk to the Aquilian building feels like the longest journey. of her life, each step taking her further away from the easy solution to her problems. As Luna approaches the impressive building, she feels small and out of place. The lobby is filled with people in expensive suits, talking on phones, and carrying briefcases. The marble floors reflect the chandelier lights, creating an atmosphere of wealth and power that makes Luna feel like she does not belong. The security guard at the front desk looks at Luna suspiciously when she approaches. His uniform is crisp and his expression is stern, clearly not used to dealing with children, especially ones who look like they come from the poor side of town. Luna clutches the wallet tightly and tries to find her voice. "Excuse me, sir," Luna says softly. "I found this wallet and I need to return it to Mr. Wellington," the security guard. Robert looks at the small girl with doubt written across his face. He has worked in this building for 15 years and has never seen a child try to enter, especially not one who looks like she belongs on the streets rather than in a millionaire office building. The guard looks Luna up and down, taking in her worn clothes, dirty sandals, and nervous demeanor. He assumes she is trying to pull some kind of scam or maybe she stole the wallet and is now having second thoughts about it. Robert has seen it all, working security in a building full of wealthy people, and he is not about to let some street kid cause trouble. "Need to leave, kid," Robert says firmly. "This is not a place for games. If you found something, you should take it to the police station." Luna tries to explain, but the guard is not interested in listening. He sees her as a potential threat to the safety and reputation of the building and its important occupants. "But Sir," Luna persists, "I really did find Mr. Wellington wallet. I just want to return it to him. I am not trying to cause any trouble. I promise." The security guard shakes his head and points toward the exit, telling Luna that she needs to leave immediately or he will call the police. Luna feels tears forming in her eyes, but she refuses to give up. She knows that returning the wallet is the right thing to do, and she will not let one person's skepticism stop her from doing what her grandmother taught her was correct. She sits down on a bench outside the building, determined to wait for another opportunity. Hours pass, and Luna waits patiently. Despite her growing hunger and thirst, she watches as people come and go from the building, hoping to catch a glimpse of Marcus Wellington himself, but the businessman is nowhere to be seen. The sun beats down mercilessly, and Luna begins to feel dizzy from dehydration and exhaustion. Just as Luna is about to give up, a woman in a nurse uniform approaches her. The woman name tag reads Jennifer, and she works in the medical clinic on the third floor of the Wellington building. Jennifer had noticed the young girl sitting outside during her lunch break and became concerned about her well-being. "Are you okay, sweetie?" Jennifer asks, with genuine concern. Luna looks up at the kind-faced woman and sees compassion in her eyes, something she has not encountered much in this wealthy part of the city. Jennifer sits down next to Luna and offers her a bottle of water, which Luna accepts gratefully. Luna explains her situation to Jennifer, telling her about finding the wallet and wanting to return it to its owner. Jennifer listens carefully and is impressed by the young girl's honesty and determination, despite her obviously difficult circumstances. Jennifer knows Marcus Wellington personally, as she provides medical services to the employees in his building. Jennifer makes a decision that will change everything. She takes Luna's hand and says, "Come with me. I know Mr. Wellington, and I will help you return his wallet." Jennifer leads Luna back into the building using her employee access card to bypass the security guard who had earlier refused to help as they ride the elevator to the top floor. Jennifer tells Luna about Marcus Wellington, explaining that despite his wealth, he is known for being a fair and generous man who started his business empire from very humble beginnings. Jennifer believes that Wellington will appreciate Luna, honesty, and integrity. The elevator doors open to reveal a luxurious office space with floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the entire city. Luna has never seen anything so magnificent, and for a moment she forgets about her hunger and exhaustion as she takes in the breathtaking view. Jennifer leads Luna to a reception area where they wait to meet With Marcus Wellington, Luna clutches the wallet, nervously wondering what the millionaire will think when he sees her. And here's her story. She hopes that he will believe her and understand that she only wanted to do the right thing. The receptionist announces that Mr. Wellington will see them now, and Jennifer encourages Luna to be brave and tell her story honestly as they walk toward the office door. Luna takes a deep breath and prepares to meet the man whose wallet could have changed her life forever, but whom she chose to find instead of keeping his money. The office door opens, and Luna sees Marcus Wellington for the first time. He is younger than she expected, with kind eyes and a warm smile that immediately puts her at ease. He invites Luna and Jennifer to sit down and asks Luna to tell him what happened with Jennifer's support. Luna begins to tell her story, starting from the moment she found the wallet under the car. She explains her difficult situation with her grandmother, and how tempting it was to keep the money, but how her grandmother lessons about integrity made her choose to return the wallet instead. Marcus Wellington listens intently, his expression changing from curiosity to amazement as he realizes the magnitude of what this young girl has done. He understands that Luna could have easily kept the wallet and disappeared, but instead she chose honesty even when facing desperate circumstances. As Luna finishes her story, Marcus Wellington feels emotions he has not experienced in years. He is moved by her courage and integrity, remembering his own difficult childhood and the people who helped him along the way. He realizes that this moment is more than just a wallet being returned. It is a test of his own character and values. Marcus Wellington takes the wallet from Luna's hands and thanks her with tears in his eyes. He cannot believe that someone so young and in such need would show such remarkable honesty. He looks at Luna and sees not just a poor girl from the streets, but a person with extraordinary moral strength. The millionaire asks Luna about her life and her grandmother, listening carefully as she describes their struggles with poverty, hunger, and her grandmother's health problems. Marcus Wellington realizes that fate has brought this remarkable girl into his life for a reason, and he begins to form a plan that will surprise everyone. As the first part of their meeting comes to an end, Marcus Wellington makes a decision that will change both their lives forever. He looks at Luna with new respect and understanding, knowing that he has met someone truly special, someone who has reminded him of the values that matter most in life. Marcus Wellington stands up from his desk and walks to the large window overlooking the city, his mind racing with thoughts about this extraordinary young girl who just returned his wallet. He turns back to Luna, who sits quietly in the chair, looking small and fragile in the enormous office, but her eyes show a strength that impresses him deeply. I want to do something for you, Luna, Marcus says gently, but first I need to meet your grandmother and understand your situation better. Would you allow me to visit your home? Luna nods nervously, not sure what to expect from this powerful man who seems so different from what she imagined a millionaire would be. Like Jennifer offers to drive them to Luna's apartment, and during the car ride, Marcus asks Luna about her dreams and aspirations. Luna shyly admits that she has always wanted to go to school regularly and maybe someday become a teacher to help other children who face similar struggles. Marcus listens carefully, taking mental notes of everything Luna tells him when they arrive at the small apartment above the bakery. Marcus is struck by the contrast between his luxurious office and the humble living conditions he sees before him. The apartment is tiny but spotlessly clean. Rosa has clearly worked hard to maintain dignity despite their poverty. The smell of bread from the bakery below, mixed with the scent of old wood and worn fabric, tells a story of resilience. Rosa is surprised and worried when she sees her granddaughter arriving with strangers, especially when Luna explains who Marcus Wellington is. The elderly woman struggles to stand due to her arthritis, but her pride is evident as she welcomes them into her modest home. She immediately begins apologizing for the condition of the apartment. Please do not apologize, Marcus says with genuine respect. Your home shows more love and care than many mansions. I have visited. He sits down at the small kitchen table, and Rosa slowly joins him, her weathered hands shaking slightly as she pours water into mismatched glasses. Luna tells her grandmother the story of finding the wallet and returning. Rosa's eyes fill with tears as she listens to her granddaughter account. She feels proud of Luna, but also worried about what this meeting might mean for their future. She has always taught Luna to be honest and kind, but she never expected it would lead to sitting across from one of the wealthiest men in the city. Marcus Wellington looks around the small apartment and notices details that reveal the depth of their struggle: the empty refrigerator visible through the open door, the pile of unpaid bills on the counter, the worn furniture that has been repaired multiple times, yet everything is organized and clean, showing the dignity that Rosa maintains despite their hardships. "I have a proposition," Marcus says carefully, looking at both Luna and Rosa. "But first, I want you to know that your granddaughter has reminded me of something very important about what truly matters in life. Luna could have kept my wallet and solved many of your immediate problems, but she chose honesty instead. That kind of character is rare." Marcus explains that he grew up in poverty, similar to theirs. His single mother worked 3 jobs to support him and his younger sister. There were times when they had no food and slept in their car during the coldest winter nights. He remembers the kindness of strangers who helped them survive and the promise he made to himself to help others. When he became successful over the years, Marcus admits he had become focused on making money and building his business empire. He had donated to charities, but had lost touch with the personal connection to helping individual families. Meeting Luna has reminded him of his roots and the importance of direct personal involvement in changing lives. Marcus makes an offer that surprises both Luna and Rosa. He wants to provide a monthly allowance to cover their basic needs, including food, rent, and medical care for Rosa arthritis. Additionally, he wants to enroll Luna in the best private school in Miami and cover all her educational expenses through college if she chooses to continue. But there is more. Marcus explains he has been looking for someone to help him with a special project. He wants to start a foundation that helps children from low-income families, and he believes Luna's unique perspective and experience would be valuable in shaping how the foundation operates. He offers Luna a part-time position as a youth advisor, is overwhelmed by the generous offer but also concerned about accepting such help. She has always been independent, and the idea of relying on someone else's charity makes her uncomfortable. She worries about what expectations might come with such generosity and whether they would be able to maintain their dignity. Luna senses her grandmother's internal struggle and speaks up with wisdom beyond her years. She tells Marcus that while they are grateful for his offer, they need time to think about it and discuss what it would mean for their family. Luna suggests that maybe they can start with something smaller to build trust gradually. Marcus is impressed by Luna's maturity and Rosa's protective instincts. He realizes that rushing into such a significant arrangement might not be the best approach. He suggests they start with a trial period, where he helps with their immediate needs while Luna volunteers at his company on weekends to learn about the foundation project. During the following weeks, Marcus visits Luna and Rosa, regularly bringing groceries and spending time getting to know them better. He learns about Rosa's life as a seamstress, how she raised Luna after her parents died in a car accident, and the sacrifices she made to keep Luna in school despite their financial struggles. Luna begins volunteering at Wellington Enterprises on Saturdays, working with Jennifer in the medical clinic and learning about business operations from various departments. She is fascinated by how the company works and begins to understand the complexity of running a successful business. Marcus makes sure she is paired with employees who can teach her valuable skills as Luna spends more time at the company. She meets other employees who share their own stories of overcoming difficulties. Many of them came from backgrounds similar to hers and found opportunities through hard work and the support of mentors. Luna realizes that success is possible but requires dedication and continuous learning. Rosa's health begins to improve with proper medical care that Marcus arranges through his company health plan. The arthritis medication helps reduce her pain, and she starts to regain some mobility in her hands. She even begins doing small sewing projects again, which gives her a sense of purpose and independence. One day, while Luna is working at the company, she overhears a conversation between Marcus and his business partners about a major deal that could significantly increase the company profits. However, the deal involves displacing several low-income families from their homes to build a luxury shopping center. Luna is troubled by this information. That evening, Luna discusses what she heard with her grandmother. Rosa advises her to think carefully about how to approach this sensitive situation. She reminds Luna that Marcus has been generous to them, but that does not mean Luna should stay silent if she believes something is wrong. The next Saturday, Luna gathers her courage and asks to speak privately with Marcus in his office. She explains what she overheard and expresses her concern about the families who would be affected by the development project. Luna suggests that maybe there is a way to proceed with the business deal while also helping the displaced families. Marcus is initially surprised that Luna will challenge his business decisions, but then he realizes this is exactly why he needed someone like her to help guide the foundation. Her perspective from having lived in poverty gives her insights that he and his business partners lack. He asks Luna to research the situation and propose alternative solutions. Luna spends the next week interviewing the families who would be affected by the development projects. She learns about their struggles, their hopes, and their fears about being forced to move. She also researches other similar projects in different cities to see how developers handled relocation issues. When Luna presents her findings to Marcus, she has a comprehensive plan that includes relocating the families to better housing, providing job training and placement services, and creating a community center in the new development that would serve both the affluent shoppers and the local residents. Marcus is amazed by the thoroughness of Luna's research and the creativity of her solutions. He realizes that her proposal would actually improve the company public image and create long-term goodwill in the community. He decides to implement her plan, even though it will reduce the immediate profits from the project. The success of Luna's first major project at the company establishes her credibility and earns her respect from Marcus's business partners and employees. She continues to work on weekends while attending her new school during the week, balancing her studies with her growing responsibilities at the foundation. Rosa watches her granddaughter transformation with pride and some concern. She is happy to see Luna thriving and learning, but she worries that the opportunities might change Luna's personality or create distance between them. Marcus notices Rosa's concerns and makes sure to include her in Luna's development. Marcus arranges for Rosa to become involved in the foundation as well, utilizing her sewing skills to create items that can be donated to families in need. Rosa's sense of purpose is restored as she finds a way to contribute to helping others while maintaining her independence and dignity. As months pass, the relationship between Marcus, Luna, and Rosa evolves into something resembling a family. Marcus, who never married and has no children of his own, finds himself looking forward to his visits with them. He values their honesty and the way they keep him grounded in reality. Luna's academic performance at her new school is exceptional. She quickly catches up with her classmates and begins to excel in subjects that were previously challenging due to lack of resources. Her teachers are impressed by her maturity, work ethic, and her ability to connect with students from different backgrounds. The foundation officially launches with Luna as the youngest board member in the company history. The media attention brings recognition to Luna's story, and she becomes an inspiration to other young people facing similar challenges. She receives letters from children around the country, sharing their own stories of hardship and hope. One particularly meaningful letter comes from a boy named Carlos who lives in Los Angeles. He tells Luna about finding a purse belonging to a wealthy woman and how reading about Luna's story inspired him to return it instead of keeping the money. Carlos' story reminds Luna of how one act of honesty can create ripples of positive change, Luna decides to create a pen pal program through the foundation, connecting children from different cities who have shown acts of kindness and integrity. The program becomes incredibly popular and helps build a network of young people who support and encourage each other as Luna's 13th birthday approaches. Marcus and Rosa plan a surprise celebration at the company headquarters. They invite all the employees who have worked with Luna, as well as some of the families who have been helped by the foundation. The celebration becomes a community event. During the birthday party, Luna gives a speech thanking everyone who has supported her journey. She talks about how returning the wallet was a small decision that led to extraordinary changes in her life, but she emphasizes that the most important change was not in her circumstances, but in her understanding of her own potential. Marcus also speaks at the celebration, sharing how meeting Luna changed his perspective on success and responsibility. He announces that he is expanding the foundation budget significantly, and that Luna will have a full scholarship to any university she chooses when she graduates from high school. Rosa stands to address the crowd, her voice shaking with emotion as she thanks Marcus for his generosity, but more importantly, for treating her and Luna with respect and dignity. She shares how proud she is of her granddaughter and how grateful she is for the community of support they have found. 2 years later, Luna is 15 and has become a confident young leader. She continues to excel in school while managing her responsibilities at the foundation. She has helped develop programs that have assisted hundreds of families, and her story has been featured in national magazines and television shows. Marcus' health begins to decline due to stress and overwork, and his doctors recommend that he reduce his responsibilities. Luna and Rosa are concerned about him and encourage him to take better care of himself. Luna suggests that he should practice what he preaches about work-life balance. During a routine checkup, Marcus' doctor discovers early signs of heart disease. The diagnosis is a wake-up call that makes him realize how much Luna and Rosa have become like family to him. He begins to consider what would happen to them if something happened to him. Marcus decides to make legal arrangements to ensure that Luna education and Rosa care are guaranteed, regardless of what happens to him. He also revises his will to include provisions for the foundation to continue its work and for Luna to have a significant role in its leadership when she is older. When Marcus tells Luna and Rosa about his health concerns and the legal arrangements he has made, they are deeply moved but also worried about his well-being. Luna insists that he needs to focus on getting healthy and suggests that he should spend more time enjoying life instead of only working. Rosa offers to cook healthy meals for Marcus and teach him about managing stress through simple activities like gardening and reading. Marcus accepts their help and begins to discover aspects of life that he had neglected during his pursuit of business success. The experience of facing health challenges brings the three of them even closer together. They spend evenings talking about life, dreams, and the importance of relationships over material success. Marcus learns to appreciate simple pleasures like sharing meals and watching Luna succeed in school. Luna continues to grow as a leader and begins speaking at conferences about youth empowerment and social responsibility. Her message resonates with audiences because it comes from genuine experience rather than theory. She emphasizes that everyone has the power to make positive changes regardless of their circumstances. Luna approaches her high school graduation. She faces decisions about her future. She has been accepted to several prestigious universities with full scholarships, but she also feels a responsibility to continue her work with the foundation. Marcus encourages her to pursue her dreams while assuring her that the foundation will always be there. During her graduation ceremony, Luna is selected as valedictorian. Her speech focuses on the power of individual choices to create widespread change. She tells the story of finding the wallet and how it led to a journey of discovery about her own capabilities and the importance of community support. In her speech, Luna acknowledges that returning the wallet was not heroic, but simply the right thing to do. She explains that the real transformation came from the relationships and opportunities that followed. and from learning that integrity and hard work can overcome almost any obstacle. Marcus, Rosa, and Jennifer sit in the audience with tears in their eyes as they listen to Luna's speech. They are proud of how far she has come, but also grateful for how she has enriched their own lives. Luna's story has reminded them all of the values that truly matter. After graduation, Luna decides to attend college locally so she can continue her work with the foundation while pursuing her degree in social work and business administration. She wants to gain the knowledge and skills necessary to expand the foundation impact to help even more families. Foundation continues to grow under Luna guidance and Marcus leadership. They develop innovative programs that address not just immediate needs, but also long-term solutions to poverty and inequality. Luna's vision of comprehensive support that includes education, job training, and community building becomes the foundation. Signature approach: Marcus' health improves with proper medical care and lifestyle changes. He credits Luna and Rosa with saving his life by teaching him the importance of balance and genuine relationships. He continues to lead the company, but with a renewed focus on social responsibility and employee well-being. Rosa becomes a beloved figure at the foundation, using her life experience and wisdom to mentor other grandparents who are raising children in difficult circumstances. Her sewing circle becomes a popular program that provides both practical skills and emotional support to participants. As the story draws to a close, Luna reflects on the journey that began with finding a wallet on a hot summer day. She realizes that the money in the wallet was never the real treasure. The true value was in the relationships, trust, and opportunities that grew from a simple act of honesty. Marcus often tells people that Luna returning his wallet was the best thing that ever happened to him. Not because he got his money back, but because it led him to discover a sense of purpose and family that he never knew he was missing. The foundation that started as Marcus's way of giving back has become a model for other organizations around the country. Luna's story continues to inspire young people to make ethical choices. Even when facing difficult circumstances, Luna, Rosa, and Marcus have created a legacy that extends far beyond their individual lives. They have shown that genuine care and support between people from different key backgrounds can create positive change that ripples through entire communities. The wallet that Luna found and returned contained $8,000, but the value of what grew from that decision is immeasurable. The relationships, the opportunities, the lives changed, and the ongoing work of the foundation represent wealth that cannot be counted in money. As Luna prepares for her future, she carries with her the lessons learned from her grandmother about integrity, the opportunities provided by Marcus, and the knowledge that every choice we make has the potential to change not just our own lives, but the lives of others around us. This story teaches us that honesty and kindness are investments that pay dividends far beyond what we can imagine when we choose to do the right thing. Even when it is difficult, we open doors to possibilities that we never could have anticipated. Luna's journey from a hungry girl searching for coins to a confident young leader shows that circumstances do not define our potential. What matters is how we respond to challenges and opportunities. With integrity, courage, and compassion for others, the story of the wallet reminds us that sometimes the most valuable things we can give or receive are not material possessions, but trust, respect, and the belief that everyone deserves a chance to succeed. When we invest in others, we invest in a better future for all. In the end, the hungry girl who found the millionaire wallet discovered something more precious than money. She found her own strength, her purpose in life, and a family that chose to love and support her, not because they had to, but because they recognized her worth. Marcus Wellington learned that true wealth comes not from accumulating money, but from using resources to create positive change and meaningful relationships. The wallet Luna returned contained cash, but what she gave him in return was invaluable wisdom and purpose. The story continues today as the foundation grows and helps more families. Luna is now in college, studying to become a social worker. While continuing her leadership role, Rosa remains healthy and active in the community. and Marcus has found balance between business success and personal fulfillment. Every day, new stories of kindness and integrity emerge from the foundation work inspired. By Luna's example, young people across the country are making better choices and finding ways to help others in their communities. The ripple effect of one honest decision continues to spread for those who have read this entire story. Remember that. You too have the power to create positive change through your daily choices, whether you find a wallet, return lost property, help a neighbor in need, or simply treat others with respect and kindness. You can make a difference. Let Luna's story inspire. You too look for opportunities to do the right thing even when it is difficult. Remember that integrity is not about what others see, but about who you choose to be when no one is watching. Every act of honesty and kindness has the potential to change lives. The wallet has been returned, the lives have been transformed, and the legacy continues. But the most important part of this story is not what happened to Luna, Marcus, and Rosa. It is what happens next when you decide to follow their example of choosing integrity over convenience. Share this story with others who need to be reminded that difficult circumstances do not define our character, our choices do, and that sometimes the smallest acts of honesty can lead to the most extraordinary transformations in our lives and the lives of those around us. The end of this story is really the beginning of countless other stories waiting to be written by people who choose to do the right thing, even when it costs them something. Every day, we have opportunities to be like Luna, to return what is not ours and discover the treasures that come from living with integrity.